Hi everyone, welcome. I am Sally Ella Horn and thank you for joining me today wherever you're joining me from. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So I am a Mind Power mentor, meditation teacher, hypnotherapist and HIIT yoga instructor. And today in this live recording I wanted to share with you my tips for stopping worry. Now, we all suffer from worry from time to time. This is normal. However, if you find that worry is controlling you, if you've got this constant mental clutter going on in your mind, this can be very detrimental to your health. On a physiological level, that worry and that stress increases cortisol levels, and increased cortisol levels compromises your immune system and has been linked to all sorts of problems, including heart disease and arthritis. Okay, and when you are in this state of constant anxiety and, like I say, mental clutter, it's very difficult to see the wood for the trees. So you are less effective in your daily work and chores and so on, and also, you know, it's very difficult to get out of it. You might know how to meditate, you might enjoy doing yoga as your meditation or something like that, but when you are overwhelmed with all the worry and anxiety, it's very hard to be able to do those things. It's very hard to meditate. It's very hard to focus properly on your yoga practice or Pilates or whatever it is, running, etc. So really important to control that worry, control that chatter, that mental clutter. And it's actually quite simple to do, and it's very empowering when you do it as well, because you can see how you can solve problems. So you're actually turning the worry around, you're turning it into a constructive process, which, like I say, is very empowering. So there are 5 simple steps. The first one is to take a piece of paper or your phone or whatever and write down everything that you are worrying about. Okay, even if it seems small and trivial, just write everything down. All the things that are on your mind, all the things that are feeling or contributing to this feeling of overwhelm. Okay, so make that list. Anything that's annoying you, niggling at you, put it on your list. Okay, then when you've got your list, step number 2 is to go through each item, and you're going to put a cross next to the ones that you can't do anything about, that are completely out of your control. An example of that might be that you're worrying about the economy. Okay, that is out of your control, so put a cross next to that. And then all those things that are within your control, that you can do something about or that you can find a solution to, put a star. Okay, so that's step number 2. Take your list, put a cross next to the things you can't control and a star next to the things you can do something about. Okay, and then step number 3 is to take a fresh sheet of paper or fresh note, and all those things that you have starred, you're going to now copy onto this fresh sheet of paper in order of priority. Okay, now my advice is those things that you're worrying about the most, that seem really big, put them first. Okay, and you might be putting it off because it might be something that you really don't want to do. But again, successful people always take those things that they don't want to do and they do them first. Okay, so put them at the top of your list, because once you get those things out of the way, you will already start to feel so much better. Okay, that'll be a big weight off your mind straight away. It might be having to make a call that you don't want to do, or having a meeting with somebody that you really don't want to do either. But put that at the top of the list. Okay, and like I say, that will make you feel so much better once you clear those big things. So that's your step number 3. And then step number 4 is to schedule a time to work on the solution for each of those things. So those items in step number 3 that you can do something about, and it might be physically do something about. Say you've got a deadline coming up and you've got to have a project ready, then the solution to that is to schedule time in your day to work on the project. Okay, so this is your schedule. So you might say, okay, 9 a.m. I'm going to spend 2 hours working on that project. And if it's something like a meeting that you don't want to have, but you know is coming up and things have to be said, then you're going to schedule time in your day to do a visualization. So you're going to visualize, mentally practice that meeting going ahead, and for it to go really, really, really well, so that you're feeling good, the other people involved are responding positively, there's a harmonious feeling, and there's a good solution at the end, something like that. Okay, so you're going to schedule that into your day, is your visualization, to see that going really, really, really I can't even say it, really well. All right, so that's step number 4, is schedule time to work on the solutions to the things that you're worried about, but that are within your control. Okay, and then step number 5, take those things that are out of your control and consciously decide to let them go. Okay, and it's very powerful to do this out loud. So read out loud whatever it is you're worried about, say it's the economy, and then make a statement out loud and say, I now consciously choose to let this go. I accept that it's out of my control, and I trust that the universe is always supporting me. Okay, so something like that. I now consciously decide to let this go. I accept that it's completely out of my control, and I trust that the universe, or it might be God, whatever you want to call it, source, is always supporting me. Do it out loud, even write it down if you want to, and stick it up on your wall, something like that. And then if that worry creeps back in later on, then you can just stop that thought right in its tracks and repeat your statement again. I consciously decide to let this go. Okay, and then you'll find a huge shift, because there are lots of things that we really can't control, and yet we allow ourselves to worry about them. It's silly, it's futile, there's absolutely no point. It's a waste of time and it's a waste of energy. Okay, so stop those thoughts in their tracks and consciously decide to let them go. Put all your energy, focus all your energy into solving the problems that you can, into working on the worries that you can do something about. That's much more constructive, and just doing that, the action of doing that, will make you feel so much better, because you know you are doing something about your situation. You no longer feel that it's also all out of control and also overwhelming, because you are now in control. You are now doing something to take back control, and take back control of your mind and your thoughts. Okay. So I hope this has helped, and if you need any more help around this, then please reach out to me. Just put something in the comments and I'll get back to you. And if you want to hop over onto my website, which is sallyellahorn.com, you'll find more useful tips and advice on this subject, and also some meditations that you might find useful as well. Okay, and I will see you again next week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. Okay, take care, bye-bye.